We're back. Ooh, the soul lays down. Menachem and the Bets / Gentiles. Let's go, Golden Knights. And the wonderful. Oh, baby, she's electric things. She's got electric moves. I'm off like you. I don't know the words. Menachem and the Bets / Gentiles. And welcoming back on Hart to Hart, we have my boy, half man, half dragon, weighing in at 140 pounds. The number 2 contender in the world for the dragon title, officially passing Lord Zuko, Ryan Federico Tres Banks. How you doing, Ryan / Federico Tres / half man, half dragon Banks?
I'm good, man.
Show them what kind of jersey you're wearing.
Yeah, this is my gold Dennis Rodman jersey.
Ooh,
Look
sexy.
at that. Bulls 91.
Where'd you get that?
I had a very good friend give it to me named Menachem Leigh Roberts.
Or Mahatma. When I first met this guy, he thought my name was Mahatma. And then he tells his one of his friends, or
My dad.
Your dad.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
tells his dad, he says, yeah, my roommate's name is Mahatma. And he says, is he native? And I am wearing a Las Vegas Golden Knights Nate Schmidt jersey with a Stanley Cup patch on it, because we made it to the Stanley Cup year 1, bitches.
Rookie team.
We got Vegas Magic, do we not?
Damn right.
I got the magic in me. Do I have magic in my boots?
Fuck yeah.
You got magic in your boots?
I guess you could say that.
How's your day? How's your mental health being today?
It's not bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. I heard a voice that sounded kind of like you, and it was kind of funny.
What did I say to you, Dre?
So I was shooting hoops, and then I almost scored one, and then I heard your voice say, on a double rim, I would have made it in. And I just started laughing my butt.
Right. He says on a double rim that would have made it in, because we play basketball on a single shitty rim, and you can hit the ball on the front rim, off the backboard, back down, and it doesn't go in. It's ridiculous, right?
It's so stupid.
It's like if we had a double rim, we never miss. Because we're 2-on-2, undefeated, never lost.
Farm never closed.
Farm never closed, never lost. So, on today's episode of Heart to Heart, me and Federico Tres will be diving into a couple different things. And first, what I would like to start off with is I'm sorry to all my fans at home and all around the country and all around the world that I did not properly explain to you what it meant to be half man, half dragon. And what it means to be half man, half dragon is, Ryan, stand up and show them again.
If y'all want to see.
Ryan Federico Tres Banks has dragon scars from the bottom of his thighs, from the back of his quads, all the way on his back and all the way on his chest. They're red little dots about the size of, they're about a thickness of maybe like AirPods. Would you say they're about as thick as AirPods? About maybe some are smaller, some are bigger, and right on his diaphragm, he's got 3 of them, as if he got shot in the fucking chest.
Right here.
It's like you're practicing satanic rituals or some shit.
Well, can't say I haven't done that before, but...
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
From my county jail story, I don't know if I told y'all, but...
I think they probably heard the county jail story by now.
Yeah, but...
we hope they did, because they'd be good listeners, correct or incorrect?
Absolutely. I do remember drawing some very satanic rituals in county jail on the walls. Example...
Example A.
A pentagram in blood.
Kind of like the Da Vinci Code?
I haven't seen the Da Vinci Code, so I wouldn't know, but sounds somewhat similar.
Take my word for it. So explain this pentagram that you drew.
It was a pentagram.
A pentagram?
Yes.
What exactly is a pentagram?
It's an upside-down star with a circle around it. And then I drew 3 upside-down crosses with 666 written on the top of the crosses.
So you fully channeled your inner Satan?
I did.
Do you believe everyone has a little demon inside of them?
I believe you can have thousands of demons inside of you.
And isn't it your job and what we practice every day with practicing our mental health is to get rid of those demons?
Absolutely.
And just like you heard my voice saying, on a double rim that would have gone in, that would have went in, that would have gone in. Godin.
Godin.
Edward Godin.
I wonder if Snowden plays basketball.
Maybe in Russia.
Right?
Maybe he goes to the Russian course and plays basketball. But just like you heard that was a good voice. That was a positive affirmation. That was a positive thought, right? The voices in your head, at the end of the day, Federico Tres, Ryan Biggs, Half Man, Half Dragon, Future Avatar, they're just thoughts, right?
Absolutely.
And sometimes you yourself manifest them, correct or incorrect.
Yes, I do.
And when you manifest them in a bad way, sometimes it leads you to county.
Sometimes it leads me to the mental hospital.
So I've been to the mental hospital too. For those of you who don't know, I spent 12 days, again, in a psychiatric facility. Again, say this, another one. 12 fucking days. And because I was so insane, not I was insane, because they were so insane, I was supposed to be there for 5 and I was there for 12. So I'm writing a movie called One Jew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's going to be the sequel to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You think it's going to be a good movie?
Well, if your name is Mahatma, are you the Native American Ryan McMurphy?
No, I think you're going to be the Native American. Right. I'm going to be Nick Murphy. Except my name is going to be Mahatma Roberts.
Mahatma Murphy.
I'm going to be the director, the producer, and the lead. And you're going to be
Native American.
What was his name? Do we ever find out?
I actually don't know. Wasn't it like Billy or something?
Maybe it was Billy. Maybe we'll call him Billy.
Yeah, let's call him
for
Billy.
argument's sake. So, yeah. I'm writing a movie called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. One Jew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And Ryan, what I really want to talk about today is, on our ride to Ralph's today, you mentioned that you were in Hell's Angels.
Somewhat.
What the fuck is Hell's Angels for those of the people who aren't educated and don't know about motorcycle gangs?
So the Hells Angels are a very old motorcycle gang. Basically, motorcycle gangs, there's AMA, which is American Motorcycle Association, and then there's one percenters. And one percenters are known as outlaws. For any of you that have seen Sons of Anarchy, I haven't because I fucking lived it. That's all I have to say. So, how did it all start? How did I join the Hells Angels at 18 and end up, well, sort of being a Hells Angel, actually.
So explain this to me, Mahatma. Explain this to me, Federico Tres. How does an 18-year-old get into Hells Angels? Because I watched on Law and Order, Miro and Law and Order, Hells Angels, and they ran an undercover op. Because the Hells Angels were being prostitutions, and one of the cops just walked in there and said, I want to be in Hells Angels. Is that how it works?
No.
So how does it work?
It's not that simple. So
do you have like rituals, or like do you have to go through an initiation process, or what's good?
So
you CEO, what's good?
I'm gonna have to remember the lyrics to that song.
Yeah, no, we said too much, so I know the next line.
So, I actually was not officially directly in the Hells Angels. I was in a one percenter group. I'm not going to say their name for confidentiality reasons.
Do you have an NDA?
NDA, what's that?
Non-disclosure agreement.
What's that?
Basically, you agree to not disclose information.
It's and not really, but it's out of respect for them.
Yeah, of course.
So, what happened is I was going to a school called California Maritime Academy. It is a very small military school, more maritime than military for any of you that aren't.
What does maritime mean?
So there's something called the Merchant Marines, and the Merchant Marines are people that work on cargo ships. They deliver supplies to the Navy. They work on oil tankers.
How many realities have you lived?
Quite a few.
Seems like you were a fucking pirate, you were in the military, you're a farm boy, you're Federico Tres, you're part of Hells Angels. Sounds like you live in multiple realities.
I do.
Can you travel in time?
Not yet. Not directly, but I can predict the future somewhat. And I have seen my past and future lifetimes, and it's really interesting.
So, before we talk about that, I don't mean to cut you off.
Of course.
Let's talk about Hells Angels, and then we'll talk about you being a time traveler.
All right. So, where did it all start? So, there was this gentleman, we'll call him Austin. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Austin. Also,
Fuck Austin.
No, not that Austin.
This is a good Austin.
This is a good Austin.
Go Austin.
He's a very good Austin.
We love Austins.
Most of them.
Most of them. Explain about Austin.
Okay, I know 5 Austins. One of them is a 1%er motorcycle rider who is a very, very interesting and hilarious guy, and he's also a high-ranking member of the Russian Mafia. I know another Austin that's a plumber who drives a very cool truck. Shout out to you, Austin. I miss you, dude, and love the hell out of you. I hope we can see each other again soon. I know another Austin who gave me some edibles, and then we hung out, and he moved back to Indiana after a week, but we still talk. And let's see, that's 3 Austins.
I think that's 4.
No, is that 4?
I'm pretty sure you explained 4, maybe 3. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making some hummus. How much do we love hummus, Ryan?
I love hummus.
Who doesn't love hummus?
Damn right.
Losers.
So, after that, there's one more Austin. I'm not going to give him a shout.
Fuck that guy. Let's talk about Hell's Angels, Austin.
Yeah. So, Hell's Angels / Russian Mafia Austin. He actually went to Cal Maritime. He was a sophomore while I was a freshman. He was a business major, and I was a engineering major.
So you're hanging out with the older kids, just like me.
I always hung out with sophomores in college. I never hung out with freshmen.
I always be hanging out with the older kids. Why do I always hang out with the older kids? Because they're smarter.
Damn right.
Hang out with older people. They're smarter.
So, Austin, what is it?
Did he introduce you to the Hells Angels?
He did, actually.
How did you do that?
I'll get to that. So here's where it all started. Our school drug tested for marijuana, cocaine, amphetamines, opiates, and surprisingly PCP. I don't know how many people still do PCP, but if you do, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is wrong with you that in 2020 you're still taking PCP, man? Like, smoke weed or something. What the fuck are you doing? How do you take PCP? You snort it?
No, you dip it in a cigarette and you smoke it.
Oh, so kind of like crack?
No. Crack you smoke out of a crack pipe.
Can't you smoke crack in cigarettes?
I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure homeless people do, but regardless.
Let's not talk about crack right now. That's another story.
Another story for another time, farm boy.
Yes, sir. So, our school did not test during finals week, though, so I was like, all right, it's time for a motherfucking blunt.
No way. Your school didn't test during finals week?
Yep.
You know what my school did during finals week?
Drug tested everybody?
No, only the super smart kids who took Adderall.
Yep.
So your school didn't drug test during finals week, so it was time for a blunt.
Yes. And it was hilarious. All the kids were tweaked out on Adderall, staying up all night during finals week. It was the funniest thing. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go to the smoking area and just smoke my cigarette and see what happens. So I'm just chilling up there.
Want some water?
No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, though. So I'm sitting up there, smoking my cigarette, just pissed off at the world, wondering what I'm doing with my life. And then this half Vietnamese, half Russian guy walks out to the smoking area with a goat. An actual goat.
Like a
goat, like the animal.
Not like the greatest of all time?
No.
Like a goat.
Yes, a goat.
Like
goat.
a motherfucker with the horns?
Yes.
Time out. So let's set the scene. You're in the smoking area in a military school smoking a blunt. When you're not supposed to be.
I was smoking a cigarette at this time.
You were smoking a cigarette and the motherfucker just rolls up with a blunt? With a goat?
With a goat, and he lights up a backwood with the tobacco in it.
Wait. You rolled up a tobacco split? You rolled up a backwood spliff?
No, it was just a regular backwood without any weed in it.
This motherfucker rolls up to the smoking area with a backwood, fully packed, with tobacco and a goat.
Yes.
What the fuck was your reaction?
I was like, shit, man, I need a blunt. And he says, hey, man, I got a blunt. I got some weed, too. And I was like,
what
shit.
does this guy have?
Well, he did have a pimp with him, too.
Okay, continue. This story has been dying, farm boy.
So, he says, let me go get my homie. So this guy, who looks like he's 17, but he's 27, and he has a gun tattoo on his hand right here. He's so ADHD. It's the funniest thing.
Like more than me?
Way more than you.
I'm pretty ADHD, don't you?
Oh yeah, but this guy was like, it was the funniest thing. He was kind of like you actually.
Funnier than me though?
He was funnier in different ways.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
In different ways though.
Okay, sorry. Okay, come on. We got to tell this Hell's Angel story. So, man with the tobacco and a goat.
Yes.
And a blunt.
And a blunt.
So you start talking to him.
Yeah. So then we walk up to the parking lot on the outskirts of campus, and we hotbox his car, and I'm just sitting in the back seat with this motherfucking goat.
What the fuck? Did the goat, was he making noises at you, or what's good?
I blew some smoke in his face, and he was like, bah.
He was like, bah. Make your goat sound again. I kind of made a sheep sound. Did you get him stoned?
I think I got him stoned.
You got a goat stoned. Oh boy, you got a goat stoned. For those of you who can't, we're going to put this on YouTube, but we had technical difficulties putting it on YouTube, but it's available on SoundCloud. I'm leaning on Farboy's shoulder, laughing so hard because he got a goat stoned. How many of y'all tiny brain fucks have got a goat stoned? Probably not a lot, huh?
If anybody's gotten a goat stoned here, shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys if you manage. Sometimes I would get my dog stoned. Actually, funny story. I have a party in high school, and I tell my friends, do not give my dog weed, you motherfuckers. And you know what they did?
They gave him weed.
They fed him edibles. They fed my dog, Mr. Duke Edibles. The motherfucker was running around the party trying to hump every girl. And my girl space friends are like, Menachem, what the fuck is your dog doing? I said, I don't know, they got him stoned. He's horny. Okay, continue. So you're sitting in the back of the car with the goat.
Yep. And then they're like, hey man, you want to join the motorcycle gang? And I was like, fuck, I'm down. And then it was just hilarious, the antics that we did.
Tell me the funniest thing that you did.
Let's see.
So wait. He said you want to join the motorcycle gang, and then when did you go? When did you meet the rest of the Hells Angels?
So I actually, the Hells Angels didn't like me that much personally, specifically the San Jose chapter, because one of them was rolling into a meet. And he stalled his motorcycle, and I laughed my ass off at him.
Was a meet like a meetup?
Yeah, like a place to discuss bylaws and clubs and
so
stuff.
So kind of like a fraternity.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we told them we were from Cal Maritime. They were like, "Are you guys cops?" And we were like, "Fuck no."
Fuck no.
And then they said, "Take off your cuts. You're not welcome here." And we left, and then we called the Vallejo chapter, and they were like, "Man, that ain't right. We're gonna go talk to them." So we got a little bit sorted out. We actually had to leave we actually had to disband our chapters in California because of the Hells Angels, specifically the Nomads and the San Jose chapter. Unfortunately,
the fuck are the Nomads? Like the Jews or like the Air Nomads?
No, Nomads in motorcycle gangs are just they have no
affiliation.
They have affiliation. They just don't have a set
tied to a specific group.
Yeah.
Like they don't belong to a specific chapter. They're just nomads among the gang.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like the Jews, we move from place to place to place to place to place.
That's a good way to put it.
Because all the fascists kick us out. Fuck you, Governor Newsom. Say it.
Fuck you, Governor Newsom.
No comment. I am responding to that bullshit. That was funny. What's your favorite curse word?
I don't know.
You know what my favorite curse word is?
Huh?
Cunt!
Mine is probably, God damn it.
God damn it. I don't like to use the Lord's name, man, so I say, gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it, Linda.
I apologize for that. It's just a bad habit of mine.
Well, you gotta pick and choose your vices, don't you agree?
I agree. But like, for example, I was in my room cleaning it up today, and there was a thing of sunflower seeds on the floor, and I spilled it, and I was like, son of a bitch, fuck! And then the counselor came in and said, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just spilled some sunflower seeds.
Fuck counselors.
And
I don't like people who tell me rules, though.
That's true.
I make my own rules, because bitch, I'm young, Menachem, I do what I want. Candied you with... Damn girl, I got a Tesla because I'm suing the fuck out of China. $2 trillion on the table, top half price my witch, half price my watch. I got a jumper and I ball like Kobe. Bitch, I'm Young Menachem. And I do what I want. Guys, you gotta make up your own rules. But you gotta follow those rules. This guy over here I'm not taking drugs no more unless they're prescribed to me by my certified psychiatrist. Because I got me a certified psychiatrist.
Speaking of which, I need to get my shot of crazy juice pretty soon.
Oh, you have a shot of crazy juice too?
Yeah, I get a shot of crazy juice once a month.
I love crazy juice.
Me too, man.
You love crazy juice?
Yeah.
Doesn't it make you less crazy?
It does, man.
How crazy is it that they give us juice and they call it crazy juice and it makes us less crazy?
It's like, wouldn't it make it more crazy because of the name?
Fucking Western medicine, man.
I know, man.
Can you imagine if this was like 100 years ago? We'd both be dead.
Or I'd like...
Or homeless.
Or like the most legendary person of all time.
Me and my illogical ideas.
Of course.
Like suing China. You know who I'm also going to sue? Let's talk about something real quick. Do you mind if we talk about something? Not who I'm going to sue, who I want to sue. Jeff motherfucking Bezos. That motherfucker has got a monopoly on toilet paper. So, a monopoly. You control three things. One, you corner the market. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. You corner the online sales market. It's all Amazon, correct or incorrect?
Yep.
So, you control the market. Then you control the means of production, which means you make the toilet paper. And then you control the price. And Amazon's toilet paper goes up and down based on the toilet paper in the stores. Because of the stupid fucking coronavirus or the Chinese virus or the corny virus or whatever the fuck you want to call it on whatever day it is, the price of Amazon toilet paper gets changed. Sound like a monopoly to you?
Absolutely.
Act like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck. Is it a duck?
It's a duck.
You said it, not me. Guys, I'm putting my hands up in the air because I need your help. I need your thoughts. I need your feedback. I got to figure out if I'm right. Because it sounds pretty right. Correct or incorrect, farm boy?
Absolutely correct.
So it's like, how does that guy, who's literally worth $1 trillion, one, get to give no money to charity, two, probably not pay taxes, and three, get to corner the online sales market and the government don't sue him? What the fuck? Donald Trump is worth like, the internet, Wikipedia says he's worth like $6-7 billion. So what's the math on that? 100 billion. So let's say he's worth 10. So that's 10. Jeff Bezos is about 120 Donald Trumps. That's how much he's worth. So if you took 120 Donald Trumps, that equals one Jeff Bezos. And that man don't give money to charity. His wife, who he divorced, gave more money to charity from their divorce settlement than he's given in his life. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jeff Bezos? Thanks for creating Amazon. It's cool. But do your fucking job and be a good citizen. Don't fucking shave your head and walk around like Professor X. Because you have a big schlong.
No. I got a funny story.
What's your funny story?
When I was in county jail, there was this guy that would always come up to me and say, "Hey man, you look like Lex Luthor."
You look like Lex Luthor.
And he would always just call me that, and he'd be like, the last time I saw him, he was like, "I'm getting transferred to a different unit. I'll see you next time, Lex Luthor."
Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor.
I love Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Who doesn't love Lex Luthor? You want to hear something?
Huh?
When I was younger, I couldn't say my R's, so I would say my name is Menachem Wabbits.
Wabbits.
Like I was
what's his name? Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say Menachem, and then I learned how to say Roberts, but I couldn't say R's in the middle, so I would say Barry Bonds. I would say Barry Bonds. How cute is that?
That's rad, dude.
And then everyone would make fun of me. And one day I was in synagogue, and some guy made fun of me. So guess what I did? I kicked him in the dick.
Hell yeah.
You don't make fun of me.
Fuck no.
Unless I love you. Like you, farm boy. I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man.
Bitch, I'm Young Menachem.
I do what I want.
Candied you with... Yeah, you guys get the point. One day we'll release the next lyric. But bottom line is life and is about liberty and the pursuit of happiness. And the reason why me and Farm Boy have decided to take up our hands, show your hands, your handy hands. The reason why we've used our handy hands to create something like this is to have feedback. This is where I want to talk about the podcast constitution. We have a constitution.
Yes.
We're going to be funny. We're going to be entertaining because we're equal. Because we're just the two dumb idiots who decided to post our life on the internet. And there are millions and millions of people who've done the same thing. So if you're one of those people, do the repost bullshit. Follow me on Snapchat, Hart Wabbits 69. My name is all in Hebrew on my birth certificate, and it's Menachem, Menachem. The is from the CH, Leib, Leib, Roberts, and it means comfort, heart. I'm supposed to be the comfort of people's hearts, and I try to live my life by my name. And Federico Tres over here tries to live his life in the name of Federico the First. Correct or incorrect? So, when you live your life by the people who came before you, it gives you perspective. Every day I started going to synagogue, and I pray for the people I care about. I pray for you, Federico Tres. I pray for all my real ones since day ones. MCM at the backpack. And the final thing I'm going to say before we get off is, I want to talk about, for a real quick second, I need some advice, guys. I have a friend who violated my right to privacy. He went into my room, which I pay for with my own money, and told a lie about me. So he violated my right to privacy. I want to sue the fuck out of him. And he was my friend for, since I was 14, for like 6 years. But here's the deal. I think just like, well, first of all, he blocked me on all social media like a pussy. Because I told him to call me back, and he never called me back. Kind of soft, huh?
Yeah.
Super soft?
Pretty soft.
Pretty fucking soft. You don't even know who he is, he's soft. You know what I call him? Dr. Doofy cunt. Because he acts like a cunt. So I'm going to need your guys' advice on whether or not I sue him, let him go, or sue him or let him go. Sue him and let him go. Because I'm letting him go. Not invited to my wedding. Uninvited. Say it.
Uninvited.
No wedding invitation for you. Don't text me. Don't contact me. But he won't even call me back. So I think if I want to fucking talk to the guy, I got to sue him. What do you think I should do, farm boy?
I don't know, man. I think that karma is a very real thing. That's all I really have to say.
That's true. So maybe I don't have to take him to court. Maybe I let the world and God decide what should happen to him. Don't you agree?
I do.
And with that, that is another episode of Hart to Hart. Goodbye, folks. We'll see you on the other side. Give me like, comment, shout out. I love you guys. Hey, farm boy, give your 30 seconds. Tell all your friends about who you are.
Shout out to Trip. Shout out to Trevor. Shout out to Ashton. Shout out to Lou. I don't know you. I haven't met you yet, but you're a cool guy, man. I'd love to buy a car from you someday. Shout
out to the OG Zin Revolution. Except you, Dr. Doofin Cunt. You are cut off. Goodbye. Peace.
Peace.